Ow! Right. Bright sunshiny day, harmony, bright sunshiny day. Creepers, crazies on the way. Now these people we're about to see are followers. Around the children's hospital. So they're followers, they're pedophiles, rapists, child molesters. That's only people I speak against. Those are the only people who are innocent, can barely defend themselves. And we know as they move around these other establishments, institutions that they hang around, okay? So here we go with the high traffic area. Suddenly, all of a sudden, when at first there was none. And this is the dilemma that we have with these people. This is how they perform, okay? So I try to avoid high traffic areas. And they find as many times they can to come to those areas unnecessarily. It's the same everyday followers. That's what these people are, same everyday, as you can see. Same type of cars. I can show these people every day that I've been filming the same cars. The very same cars doing the very same things, okay? So here we go. And if there are a few number of people that are on the busy streets, how do a large number of people get to come on the back streets? That is the interesting thing to deal with, okay? And that's what I accomplish with using this device. Not divisive, but process of elimination. Since there are a few number of people on the busy streets, how do the numbers increase on the back streets? Easily assessed, and come on out. Pop-ups, suddenly, as always. I was at Children's Hospital involved in the stupidity. You see, suddenly pop-ups, they've been waiting the whole time, sitting there. Just ignorance, that's all it is. Ignorance, and that's their way of showing it. So I don't have any problem with involving them. So we saw how the police behaved with me before, so that's no different. I mean, just put it where it is, where it's supposed to be, where it is established. And I'm on a public street with a public identity. Okay, you see? Same followers, you see, there we go. Same loose dope fiend followers right there. Right there. And we heard how they were sitting there waiting to come through. There it is. Why are they coming on these back streets when the main streets are much easier to drive on and to use your, okay? So I'm going to use them, use their time as they're using their time, see? It is ignorant and corrupt. Most people who are corrupt are so stupid that they are born into the corruption. And the corruption is not an intelligent move. And intelligence has a negative and a positive side. So sick people People get sick from their own intelligence, you see? Here they go. There they go. Here they come. With the crazy driving, popping up on the street corners, all of that. Here we go. And I'm filming every one of them, every time from here on out. There we go. There we go. Here we go. Here comes the crazies. I don't care who they are, what they're doing. Okay? Children's Hospital again. The van to Children's Hospital again, you see? Popping up everywhere, see? The pop-ups, 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 popping out on the exact corner where I am, you see? Out of parking lots everywhere, just popping up all of a sudden. This is the dance, the performance that they use. I'm not on there. They don't own these streets at all. Our taxes paid for these streets before Children's Hospital even got here. I worked here before Children's Hospital building was here on this street. Yeah, I worked here before they built this hospital. So they don't own this street or run this street or run this area for them to have to send their buffoonery, coonery activities around me. Okay, I don't have to deal with that at all. I was here before they were. So their low life expectations, low self-esteem with the big old hospital, they have a huge hospital. Why do they have to perform in this way? Okay, so that's what I have. That's the issue that I have. And those are the things that we're going to deal with. As you can see, I'm not walking by Children's Hospital at all. I'm avoiding them. So they don't have to use their energy, their gas, and their employees to become involved. You see how they lower people's lives using employees to do something outside of what they've been hired to do. So those are the people who, in those air-conditioned buildings. They're not authorities at all. I don't see them as authoritative figures. They're just people in the air-conditioned buildings with windows, with cameras that watch over people, send people out to do things that they can't do themselves. And which is, how they live, how they've always done things. And so what? Who cares? I mean, who cares is a good question. I care way too much. So that's why I have so much to offer in such small increments. It starts out as small increments. As I said, I would like to do things small, I like to do things big. But once it gets onto the bigger public internet, that's big, okay? But it starts small with me doing this thing and establishing this medium as the power base, okay? And most of all, is where they come to try to disrupt that. For no apparent reason, you see, there's another Children's Hospital vehicle circling the area. These same people do the same thing all the time. You see? Look at that. Look at that. Pop-ups on every corner. There's no one to pick up in this parking lot. No one. No one is out there waiting to be picked up. No one. No one is waiting to be picked up because I just drove by. No one's out there to be picked up. And how many vehicles is that? That's 4 or 5 vehicles. Now, 4 or 5 vehicles that they sent to so-called, why would they send so many people around me? That's 4 or 5 vehicles. When I left and didn't go by the hospital, but left and walked away from them, you see? And yet, they've sent 4 or 5 vehicles. to establish what? The mental dysfunction. That's all it could be. That's what it has to be. That's what I have shared so far in this. And that's the beauty of life. That's just the beauty of life. I don't have to go any further with this. Thank you.